Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live, and today I'm just trying to get this phone here straight so I can record. Today I'm coming to you from actually Old Orchard Beach in, I think it's Old Orchard Beach, but it's in South Portland, Maine, and we're traveling, doing our spirit work, going all over the place, and today that's where I'm coming to you live from. Okay. So, there's spirits telling me about what I need to talk about today. I wanted to kind of talk about something else, but they keep like pushing me with this energy about talking about honoring people and honoring ourselves, honoring others from love. Okay, there's a whole code of ethics with the law of universe that is God and love energy. Okay, that comes with honoring, and which comes with love energy, which is honoring people, loving people. And loving and respecting all that is, of course, but there's a whole code of ethics. One of them is honor, responsibility, integrity, coming from love, and being in your own power, as well as self-love. These are all components of loving yourself in the healthiest, best way, and the law of universe and love energy that is God, okay? So these are all components of that, or parts, pieces, of the whole picture of the law of love energy, which is the law of universe, and how things truly work. Okay? That said, what they would like me to talk to you about is healthy, positive energy exchange and honoring ourselves from love and honoring each other. Okay? And so, honoring ourselves comes from self-love in the healthiest, best way, and it is something that automatically happens as you work with spirit or love energy or God, and you raise your vibration. In the beginning, you will find that you will ask spirit to handle situations, but as time goes on, the higher you vibe with love energy, the more naturally things happen for you from love in the healthiest, best way for you, because as you walk down this path with spirit, you learn and grow from love energy and become the best you that you could possibly be in the best, healthiest self-love space, okay? And then you won't allow people not to honor you anymore. So, not honor you anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? So what spirit really wants me to talk to you about is some situations that I've had in my life where people didn't honor me. One of the best ones that I can recall is, being in a relationship with somebody or telling somebody that they're going to call you, that they're going to be in touch with you, that they're going to do a job that they're going to do, and then they don't end up doing it. That is not honoring you in the healthiest, best way. And this whole conversation got triggered by one of my clients today, who is going to do is thinking about doing a YouTube video about joy, and then we got into the subject of honoring because everything is connected, and it was just really a neat conversation. So, which brought me to spirit within myself, and they're talking to me to tell you about honoring ourselves and honoring each other. So there's something called an honoring energy exchange between all that is with law of universe or law of love energy. Okay, positive, healthy energy exchange when it comes to honoring and honoring each other. Okay, so to give you some situations that are in practical earth world 3D reality of this, where we honor each other and we have agreements, is with all the stuff that goes on in society world. Okay, people come up with some kind of crazy ass laws and rules. Businesses are doing it everywhere. They're not honoring themselves. They're not honoring us. It comes out in some way, shape, or form as a less than for us, the customer, or less than for their business if they're not in a healthy space for themselves. Okay, but across the board, when you govern yourself from love energy, you will not allow people to give you an unhealthy energy exchange and not honor you. Okay, for example, a while back I was looking at some new cars. This was, I think, in August, and what happened was, the people who looked for the new car, one of the new cars for me, all right, they were going to import a new car from Florida, and they said to me, "Oh, Lynn, it's going to be $500 for us to ship this new car to you, to Virginia, from Florida to Virginia." And I was like, well, $500. The old Lynn, who wasn't in an abundant space, would be like, no fucking way. There is no way I'm going to pay $500 to move that car from Florida to Virginia, because that's just not cool, right? So, but the new Lynn, the one that works on herself and is in a really healthy space of love, energy, and money with God, all right, says, okay, money is just energy. And so they said to me, all right. So I said to them, all right, you want to do this? That's fine. But let's just talk about this for a moment, because if you want to ship this car up here from Florida to Virginia so that you can see if I can buy it, that's fine. And you want to charge me $500. Now, mind you, they just sent another car, because they're trying to sell me a car, from Washington, D.C. to, where did they just send it? To Virginia. And that was no charge. All right. But this tells me about me being in a healthier, more positive, abundant space by me allowing myself to possibly get a new car that is shipped in from Florida. Okay. And allowing myself to pay that $500 fee. Okay. That shows me that I'm allowing myself to have great things for me and positive abundance in a healthy, best way for me, all governed by God. If it didn't feel good from love within my soul, I wouldn't be doing it. All right, so I'm guided by Spirit to do everything I do in the space that I'm in with God, and being the person I came in here to be. We all are governed by our own internal circuitry, so to speak, or connection to God or to love energy. And what's good for me might not be good for somebody else. But if for the purpose of this talking about honoring and being in a healthy, positive energy exchange here in this earth world reality, this is why I'm speaking about this. And for me, this is what was truly best for me. Okay, so what happens is Spirit tells me to go ahead and get the car and have it shipped up here. So I called them up and I said, okay, have the car shipped up. I will pay the $500. I said, but here is the deal. If you are going to ship this car up here, here is the deal. Nobody gets to buy that car until I have approved it and said, I don't want it. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't approve the person buying it. However, I have to agree, so to speak, to release the car, because this $500 buys me, okay, them shipping it up here, me having first rights to that car, nobody else getting to drive it, buy it, whatever, until I say, okay, I don't want that car. So that car and them have to honor me with that space and what I'm requesting, okay? So if they want to put contingencies and their bullshit on me, that doesn't honor and respect me, because the truth is, if they really want to, they can just ship up the car. We saw that when they shipped one from Washington to Virginia, okay? But there's all kinds of unwellness and shit going on in businesses today, and this is just another example of that. So I'm okay if you want to play this crazy earth world game of honoring energy exchange and not honoring, that's fine. But here is the deal. You want me to do this, I will honor you. Then you must honor me. So Spirit, put in these rules and these regulations, so to speak, from love energy about how they must honor me. So I said that to them. I said, hey, you want me to pay this? Then here is the deal. This car stays there till I'm ready. Till I come and get it. I pay the $500. I come check it out. I decide if I want this car or not. And then we're good to go. But that's how you honor me, if I pay this $500. So this is about positive, healthy energy exchange in reference to honoring ourselves in the healthiest, best way. And when people and businesses and things try to take advantage of us, okay? Another example is when we were talking a few minutes ago about people. They say they're going to do something and they don't do it. They tell you they're going to do something, they don't do it, right? Or they say they're going to call, they don't do it. Same thing. Okay, that's not honoring you. So the bottom line is, you have to set the example for this world from love and for yourself. If you tell people you're going to call them, then you honor what you say and you call them. If you do not want to call them, then you do not tell them that you're going to call them, or you do not tell them you're going to do something that you're not going to do if you're not going to do it. It's about keeping your word. It's about honor. It's about respect. It's about integrity. It's about positive, healthy energy exchange, okay? So remember, don't make any promises that you cannot keep and will not honor, because that's not positive, healthy energy exchange, and it is not honoring yourself, and it's not honoring the other person as well. And when we do this, okay, the other person, meaning the other person that you told that you were going to do something for, so to speak, okay? So, and when we do this, then it creates more and more and more unwell in our lives, something that we don't want, because what we are, okay, when we don't honor ourselves and others, then we attract more people and more things and more situations that don't honor us in the same way, okay, in the healthiest, best way. Because if we can't do it, it doesn't come into our reality for us either. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so let me give you another example of this, because this is some pretty neat examples so that you can understand better what I'm talking about in this reality. Examples of when people do not honor us and how to handle situations when the stuff comes in. From love, okay? From love always. You don't know how to ask yet or what to say, you ask God that you do. You don't know how to handle it, you ask God that you do. And you don't know, and if you don't even know what to do, just say, God, speak through me from love and handle this now, please. The best solutions are always bringing it to source that is love energy, okay? So, this said, another situation I had is recently, not too long ago, I had somebody working on a web page for me, and I really like this person. And, and it's not about liking somebody. I can still love somebody and like somebody and not have them work for me and let them go because they're not honoring me. They're not respecting me. It is not a positive, healthy energy exchange. And when that happens, you have to love yourself in the healthiest, best way. And they're not honoring you, you have to let them go. Even if you love you. Even if you love them, rather, even if you love them, okay, you have got to let them go because it is not healthy for you. And this happens so many times in relationships, and we've talked about this in the past in other energy agreements, segments that I've done, okay? So, here's what happened. This person designed a website for me, and they designed I think a business card as well, and they did some business for me. But when it came down to everything, they didn't really do what they said they were going to do. They decided to change the picture on my business card and didn't ask me. Okay, you cannot design a bottle for Coke and have it look like a Pepsi bottle and have them pay you, because that's not what the agreement is. Coke is going to be like, yeah, we don't want this bottle, right? Same thing for you, same thing for me. So I cannot have a business card where the person I'm paying to do the business card puts a photograph on there that is not coming from love, and they're trying to do the right thing for me maybe, but that is not the agreement that we have. We picked out a different one, okay? Truth is, this is how it works. If I pick out X, then you need to honor me and put that on my card if I am paying you for this, okay? So this is a big problem, okay? So I had to let this person go from love. I wish them well, but this is not acceptable. She's not honoring me, and it's okay, but it is not okay for me. Maybe okay for her, but this is all part of her spiritual journey too, okay? Doesn't mean I don't like her or anything else, and I was really hoping for the best. However, because I love myself in the healthiest, best way with love and God love energy, okay, in the healthiest, best space of me, then I must honor myself first from love. Because if I don't, I'm going to create more and more situations where people do whatever the fuck they want with my business cards, my money, my website, and things don't get done in the healthiest, best way, because it's not healthy for me. It is not what I asked for, and that's not what we agreed upon. So it's not honoring me. It's not a positive, healthy energy exchange. And this person again did a couple, three things like that at least, where they put together the website, said they were going to do a lot more than they did, then wanted more money than I gave them some money, and the agreement was that they were going to do something else, and then they got irritated with me about the time frame, and they didn't like the time frame. And so these are all ways that there's a communication breakdown. We can't work with these people if they cannot work with us. If they cannot come from love, they do not honor us, they do not respect us, and they're not coming from love with all of this stuff. I can't have you do that. I can't have you design a website for me if you can't hear me. You can't listen to me. I can't communicate with you, because it's never going to be the website or the piece of whatever I'm buying from you that I need from love energy, and it's never going to be the best for me if you can't communicate with me and you can't get over your own stuff. If I'm paying you for a service, we have to have an agreement, and it must be done from the healthiest place of love for all, okay? So these are some ways that situations get sticky and crazy when people don't honor you, okay? okay? You've got to let them go. And I did, and I wished her love and let her go. And that's what you have to do, okay? So this is about people not honoring us, not respecting us, and how to deal with this in the healthiest, best way for you, all right? So I'm just thinking here, what other times have I had, Spirit, that come in where people are not coming from love with me and honoring me and respecting me, and we're not having a positive, healthy energy exchange. Same thing is true if somebody is taking care of your dogs or your pets. You have an agreement. They're supposed to be there however many times a day, and they're not there however many times, or they're not doing what you ask them to do. They're doing what they want to do for you. It's not what you ask. They're not honoring you from love, okay? If you ask somebody to do something, that's how it must be done, if that's what the agreement is. It's positive, healthy energy exchange and honoring each other. And you must do the same, okay? You must do the same from love. Okay, so those are some really good examples to give you in this 3D Earth practical world of times when people don't honor you, and the same you'll find it everywhere, because it's a world really that's kind of falling apart, and that's why we're here to change all of this. We're here to teach honor, respect, love, integrity, personal power, and all power from love in the healthiest, best way. Okay, so thank you guys for watching for tonight. I wish you the best of everything always. Thanks for honoring me by subscribing and liking my page, and may I always honor you from love and teach you the God's honest truth, and may we always come from that place with each other and all that is. And God bless, and we'll talk to you in a few days. Probably back in Virginia again. All right, bye-bye.